Hey guys, and welcome back. It's Sammy Dawn to Freon. And yes, the crazy hair is back. Anyways, I thought I would do another vlog, and this time I want to talk about my childhood memories to be exact. When I was a child, I was a huge tomboy, okay? When I say tomboy, I mean tomboy. Was never really interested in boys when I was little. All my friends were. My sister was all trying to get all purdied up for all the boys, and you know. But no, not me. I would race the boys. I would fight the boys. I would wrestle with the boys, you know. I shit you not, every single pair of jeans that I had as a kid had the knees torn out. Because I was either crawling around on the floor in the house, crawling around on the floor outside, like just climbing shit and just getting into shit. I mean, I was a huge tomboy. I still had fun though. I mean, I eventually stopped a little bit and started liking boys, but that didn't happen until I was like 13, 14 years old. Yeah. But I remember my mom and my sister used to tease me all the time, like, oh, do you like that boy over there? And I'd be like, hell no. Okay, I didn't say that because I was a kid. But you know what? You get the point. I was like, because, you know, as a tomboy, we don't do stuff like that, you know. We don't go goo goo gaga over men. So that's how I was when I was a kid. I was so dirty that I would get knots in my hair all the time because I never ever brushed my hair ever. I mean, it doesn't really look like I brush it now, but I do, surprisingly. I mean, yeah, this gets brushed sometimes. But back then when I was a kid though, I never would brush my own hair. I would get a shower and whatever happened after that happened. So I've had to have my mom tear out knots a bunch of times. I would go outside and, you know, when it rains, after it rains, you see a lot of slugs and snails come out. I'd catch them and I'd let them slime all over my arms and my hands and stuff like that. I'll catch grasshoppers, crickets. I mean, you name the bug, I was playing with it. My sister used to, whenever there was like a bug in the house, she'd call me to come and save her. Now I'm more creeped out by creepy crawlies, but back in the day, we were like best friends, you know. My skin was their skin. If they wanted to crawl on it, it was cool. I was cool with it. We were best friends, but now we've broken up since then. So yeah, me and nature, we get along to an extent. But I can also remember going up to my friend's aunt's house, and by her house, she would always have this big swimming pool, and we'd go swimming up there. And next to the house was a creek. We used to go down there, and I would catch catfish, crawdads, pretty much anything that was crawling and that was alive down there. I would catch it with my bare hands, you know, just run into the water and I'd catch it. And I was proud. I was very proud. I mean, I caught like at least 5 or 6 catfish in like one day. Now I didn't keep them, obviously. I let them go. I'm not into fishing for food or anything like that. So I'd catch them and I let them go. And that was really, really fun for me. I would catch frogs and keep them as pets, you know. Another really funny thing about my childhood is I used to, you know, kids get asked that question like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Well, I put that I wanted to be a bird. Yeah, a bird. Going from, you know, poor person to rich person, I mean, that can happen, you know, that happens. But going from one species to another, that doesn't happen. But I thought it was possible. So when I was a kid, I would run around on my knees and pretend like I was a dog. When me and my sister, my friend and her sister would play house, you know, where you get the mom, you get the dad, you get the baby, and you know, you just play house. I don't know if you guys played house, we played house. I was the dog. I was always the dog, you know. And I would literally run around like, I was a weird kid. I can even remember charging my sister's guy friends. And when I say charge, I mean literally, you know, charge. And I would charge them like a bull when they ticked me off. Yeah. But I I don't know, I remember all like being really tomboyish when I was a kid, and I had fun. I mean, I really did. I regret nothing. Another thing that I can remember about my childhood was the different toys, you know. They had the Gigapets and the Furbies, the Cabbage Patch Kids. I mean, do you guys remember any of these toys? I definitely remember these toys. I mean, there's so many more that were out there. Some of the shows that I would watch all the time. Bananas in Pajamas, you know, the Big Comfy Couch. Now, I know the Big Comfy Couch still shows. It still airs sometimes, I think. At least I've seen it before. I don't know if it's the same people, but I think it still airs now. Nowadays, we got shows like Booba. Have you guys ever heard of Booba? It's like the Teletubbies, but like the alien creatures that go and they go inside their like heads or bodies or something, and they play that weird music and they go Booba. I'm terrified of those. Like, seriously terrified. My nephew had a doll, a little Booba doll, and everybody used to put it by me when I was sleeping and then push the button so it starts singing, and I'd wake up to this Booba doll next to me and I'd flip out. I don't know what happened to Booba. He disappeared, so I don't know what happened to him. But yeah, I mean, I think back in my childhood, we had great shows, and I was a tomboy. I mean, there's no other way else to put it. I was a dirty little tomboy, and I was proud of it. And I still am. You won't catch me in dresses ever. I think the only time I've ever worn a dress is to my friend's wedding and then to 2 proms. That's it. You won't see me in heels unless it's one of those special occasions, and even then I didn't wear too big of heels. I mean, my heels to my prom was like this big, and then for the wedding that I was a bridesmaid in, we wore flats. Me and heels don't get along. You won't see me in Starbucks. You won't see me crying over Chipotle. You're not gonna see me in Uggs all the time. I'm just not a girly girl. I mean, that's just it. I'd much rather have jeans and a t-shirt, or sweats and a t-shirt. And then for my hair, I mean, wherever it lays, that's where, I mean, look at it. This is about all you're gonna get. Now, then again, it does look kind of okay right now, I guess. But I mean, I'm wearing lipstick right now, but this literally, I started wearing lipstick like a week ago when I start making these videos, because I think it's kind of okay, you know? That's it. I wear a little bit of makeup when I go somewhere special or when I'm filming a video, because I need to look good for you guys. I can't be looking like shit on camera, you know. But that's about it. So that was my childhood. What about yours? What were you guys like as a child? Were you guys bad? Were you guys good? I was a really goody two-shoe, you know. I always got good grades. I always got like A, B on a roll. Never got in trouble. So how were you guys like though? I mean, were you guys really girly girl? Were you really girly girl as a kid and now you're not? Or was you not really girly girl and now you really are? I mean, just comment down below and tell me about your childhood and what you did as a child. Stuff that you can remember, toys, shows, songs, anything. Because I know we listen to Spice Girls all the time. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends, make it last forever. You know, Spice Girls, NSYNC, Britney Spears, I mean, all of that stuff. Just comment down below and tell me about your childhood. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. And I will see you later. If you wanna be my lover, gotta get